Hello, Lisa here and Peggy here. Welcome back to my channel.
And I'm not allowed to swear. I don't know why, but she said I'm not allowed to swear today.
We're trying to get better at not swearing.
I don't know why I care, but I'm trying not to swear today.
Oh my god, you are ridiculous. Okay.
You haven't told me why I'm here,
Okay, so
I'm just...
This video...
Just be glad I haven't said certain words in sequence already.
This video is a response to a tag that's gone around for a very long time called To Love a Witch. So this was started by... I think it was started by Little Cosmic Crow. Let me just pull up my notes. Yeah, Little Cosmic Crow. Oh no, I saw Little Cosmic Crow's response to this tag, and it was started by somebody called Ashley Michelle, and I will have the links to both of those videos down below. But the deal with this, and the reason I didn't warn you, is because these are questions about what you know about me and my practice.
What I know about you and your practice. That's why I'm not allowed to swear. No?
I just didn't want you to swear. Why is it so hard?
It's not hard. I'm having fun.
Okay.
Look at you. This is fun.
Okay, we're just going to go through these questions. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, what type of craft or path do I follow, and what kind of witch am I?
Huh.
I like these because I get to find out if you know anything about me at all.
I don't know.
Can you guess? You know actually more than you think you give yourself credit
Well, I
for.
don't think you specifically follow Wicca, so I don't think
No,
that is...
not anymore.
But you don't really follow any one specific... Like you were in Sisters of Avalon for a while.
I was, yeah.
But I don't know that that's actually... Because I know that a lot of what you follow has certain eclectic values to it.
Yes, I'm an eclectic witch.
Okay.
That's how I would identify myself. So that's
Okay,
really, that's
okay.
spot on.
Yeah, but yeah.
You just didn't know that just because you didn't know the word for it.
No. I knew the answer. I just didn't know
Like how to say it, basically, like how to express it.
Well, yeah, because we talk quite a bit about what you are, what
I do, but not so much what I call it.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You ready for the next question?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Do you know any of my favorite witchy tools? And if so, which ones are they? Why are you laughing?
Oh, okay, no. Tarot for sure.
Yeah, fair. Absolutely.
Shayla,
Shayla, no, you gotta move it. We have a dog that's hungry.
Do a lot of candle work.
Yes.
No.
All done.
It's kind of funny because these are piecemeal conversations we've had over the years, and I've never put it together.
What about objects? What do you think are my favorite witchy objects?
You really for you it's two things because there's herbs and crystals.
True.
And
Herbs
so
and
depending
crystals.
on what you're looking for, you may use one
pet
or
the
the
dog.
other or a combination. What is your problem, puppy?
She wants more snacks.
Dude, this is just a cup of tea. It's nothing that you like. See?
She's like, I want snacks. Okay, you ready for the next question?
Was I right?
Yeah, I would have added cauldron because that's what I like to burn things.
Oh, but see, when you're working with herbs, that's obvious to me though.
Fair, okay.
It's like, well, that's where you put it. That's
Either that or you're real good at getting yourself.
You don't just go, I have a cauldron, I'm a witch. You don't do that. You use it as a...
I'm teasing you. I'm just teasing you. It's just fun. Okay,
Then I what? I haven't sworn yet.
No, you haven't. You're good.
Oh, right. Okay.
You might have to pet your dog occasionally.
I might have
just to keep her from like...
She wants a cheese string.
She wants all the things. Okay, sorry, this one. What is my favorite type of spell to cast?
Yours. Okay.
You're gonna have to keep her.
Yeah, you need to take that. I'm gonna go get her a cheese string.
We're doing this as if it was alive. It's actually what makes this so much fun. Okay, so think about the question though.
Oh, come on. Oh, what's my... That's what she wanted. She wanted Bruno to get out of the way so she could have a turn on my lap.
Okay. My favorite type of spell to cast. Type, not like a specific one or anything. It's like my favorite type of working. Yeah. What kinds of spells have you known me to do?
Well, I mean, the most obvious is prosperity, protection magic.
Yeah, probably protection is the one I do the most.
Protection is what you do the most.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But it's not like as in, let's get even with those blank,
no,
blank,
it's like shielding.
Blank, because I'm not allowed to do that today for some reason. Yeah,
wow.
so you're not like let karma get these people. You're just kind of like let let whatever drama's happening go around me.
Yeah, exactly.
So you do a lot of that.
Shielding
Yeah.
and protecting, for
Yeah.
sure. I think as an empath, that's something that ends up being really important to me because otherwise I soak up everybody else's crap. And
Yeah,
that's not
like
good.
if somebody's not feeling well, you'll do a little things to help,
Healing.
get better. Or a little prosperity, like prosperity, healing,
and protection. Those are probably my top three.
I don't think prosperity and healing are actually top three. I think it's more of a
Of what I do the most,
because we're not
that's pretty much
obviously
it.
health is one thing, but we're not super focused on money. So it's like
No, but prosperity to me is more about allowing myself to
being happy,
be open
Okay,
to success
okay.
too.
Fair
right?
enough. Oh yeah,
Right?
you should do more of that.
Call
Have you finished your book yet?
Oh my gosh, it's so close.
How many chapters?
Like 4.
And how many chapters 2 weeks ago?
Like 4.
Yeah, okay.
I'm working on it. Okay.
Last month? Like 4?
No, last month I had like 12 chapters left.
Oh.
I'm doing real good.
Okay. So but you're not done yet.
No, I'm not done yet. Can we move on? I wanna move
Sure.
on. This is not
Sure.
good. I don't like being on the spot.
This is really easy because there's nobody to distract me with comments. I can
know,
focus
you
all
can-
of my energy on tormenting
This
you.
is why I only bring you on live. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, internet, distract me.
Am I effect? Oh no! If you could pick a spell for me to cast, what would it be?
Make the dog stop barking. I don't know.
Like, let's say you could just like dial a witch. Like, you could just be like, "Hey, honey, this is what I want you to
Dial a
make. This is what I'd like you to do today." You've never asked me to do any workings, I don't think. Specifically,
No.
she'll need attention again. Shh. We can't let her bark.
It's fine. You take that. Whoa! Don't
I got
spill
it, I
that.
got it.
You almost threw it away.
Think about, she's gonna, this is just like it's alive, I swear. This is how we do things. But while you're grabbing the dog a snack, think about, what type of spell would you have me cast?
I don't know.
Well, what if I were a genie? Think of it like that. I mean, I'm not a genie, I can't grant you no wishes. But
Honestly, like, I mean, the TV version is always, I want $1 million.
you're like legit gonna sit here and give the dog cheese on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The TV version is always the really obvious, like, I want $1 million. You need to put that somewhere. About once a year, she finds a plate.
True.
My God, the one time we're sitting there minding our own business, we're sitting on the couch because we're not the table and we're not the dining table type person.
No.
She's got a bowl of spaghetti and we're eating spaghetti and that's fine. She gets distracted and literally leans back and pours her spaghetti down her whole chest. Do you remember that one?
I think so. I might have blocked it out.
You probably did. Which is why the next time when
She's
you
gonna bark again if you do not hurry up.
she'll be
We've
fine.
got to bribe the dog. So
I have
we
to
can
bribe the
make
dog
this
to be
video.
quiet. Okay, I really can't think of anything
Okay, fair enough. I'll move
because
on.
you are pretty open about what you are doing. So it's like I don't have any. You're pretty. What you?
Well, I also do a lot of workings that include you. Like protection stuff always includes you. Prosperity stuff obviously includes you. So like a lot of the things that I already do include you.
And a lot of the
like,
really obvious stuff just doesn't really.
catch your attention.
I can't say make a lot of sense because that makes a lot of sense, but it's just there's elements to it that are like, well, there's not necessarily good karma to do a spell so I can have $1 million. There's not good.
That's not quite how it works.
That's not quite how it works.
Okay, how about this one?
Exactly. So I would never ask for. I don't think I would ask for one.
Okay, am I affected by the moon phases?
Oh my!
You don't
This is
swear.
why you said don't swear. She practically turns into a freaking werewolf.
I do not.
Oh my God.
I feel so hurt right now.
I'm minding my own business, and in comes Lisa.
No, screeches. You all heard it here
Screeches.
first, folks.
Screeches. I'm minding my own business, and all of a sudden we're fighting about what box of crackers to buy.
Wait, is this?
And
a
I look
full
up
moon
and
thing
there's
you're
a full
saying?
moon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
are you
look at
saying
that- look at that look
are you
of
saying
guilt.
I get cranky at the full moons? Because I always feel like I can't sleep and I'm high energy at the full moons.
Highly reactive, you mean?
Okay, let's move along. Next question. How did you react and what did you think when you first found out I was a witch? Yeah, because it was really early. Why would you have any...
You never hid that from me. It was
No.
not something you had to...
It's not like I came
I
out
was
to you
more
as a
surprised.
witch.
I was more surprised to find out you were gay.
You were not. You were messing with me.
You're missing the joke.
What was the joke?
Yeah. I never knew you were gay, but I accepted you anyway.
I get it.
You get it now?
I think so.
It's just a really bad... It's really bad gay humor, and it's really bad, and it's not that funny,
obviously
so
it wasn't that funny.
don't laugh.
Okay. Let's try this one.
My dogs are eating cheese, and this is getting bad.
You're gonna run out, and that's what I'm concerned about.
No, she's had enough.
How did you react? Oh no, I already read that one. How interested in the craft are you, and do you believe in magic?
I believe in magic.
You've done ritual work with me.
I've done ritual work with you, but I kind of...
But you have any desire to do that on your own? You kind of do your own thing, though. In a weird way, you do magic. Like, you kind of focus on intent and stuff.
Well, I think very much that I do, but I don't... I just kind of focus inwardly, like, as a meditative thing versus in outward expression using tools and like...
And stuff. And I'm a stuff witch.
You're a stuff witch.
It made sense in my head.
Weird.
It did sound.
That was worse than my gay joke.
It really was.
It was really bad.
Anyways, yes, you believe in magic?
Can we have a contest and see? So which one was worse, my gay joke or her joke? Gay joke or stuff witch? Which was worse?
Now you're eating cheese. Okay.
Do you realize these guys just shared a steak cheese and they're little.
I know. At least it's like really low fat mozzarella. Okay.
Yeah, they're both allowed to have this, so it's like.
Is there anything about witchcraft that you wish you knew more about?
I'd have to have a time machine to know more about it. I would love to know. There's so much about it that is just revivals of past practices that we don't necessarily have any way to know whether we have it right.
That's a very good point. I would love to see how things were done, like especially like ancient folk magic.
Okay, like one thing that they've discovered. And this is not a surprise. Well, maybe it's a surprise to anybody, but modern day lasers. And I'm not going to pretend to be completely up to date on what's what, but modern day lasers require a crystal to focus the light beam into the laser beam.
I know crystals are used in quartz crystals. Actually, used in some watches, but also other electronics.
I'm sorry. I know that, I know crystals are used in lasers. Crystals are used in a lot of electronics. A crystal something set radio was how radio was first achieved.
Wow. It'd be cool to understand way back when,
crystals,
before...
the vibration of a quartz crystal is how a battery operated watch keeps time.
Yes.
So they have specific useful properties that are being seriously investigated by science. So what other properties might they have? Might there, wouldn't it be really cool? Wouldn't it be cool to just discover that a certain crystal vibrated at a certain frequency will dissolve cancer cells? That would be freaking awesome.
That would be cool.
Now, obviously, that's just a little bit, that becomes woo-woo science, because without a time machine,
we can't know
you would
for
never
sure,
know
right?
what they used to do.
Yeah, true.
And how they did it, but... Yeah, no, it's just, it gets very weird, and it gets very, very weird very, very quickly, because we're discovering useful scientific things that we can do with crystals now. A lot of the magic work around crystals involve the assumption that certain things can be achieved with crystals. Mm-hmm. People do magic work now using various crystals for various intents. In various ways, and I would just love to get into a time machine
and like find out what it's like.
Yeah, where the hell did all this come from? Because it feels like we're going full circle.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, that's a little bit too.
Next question. You ready?
I can't even see. I don't know. I'm trying to look.
Has there ever been a time when you thought magic might be real, and was there a moment that made you seriously consider it?
I've always thought it was real.
So was there a moment that made you seriously? Was there a moment where you were like, "Yeah, magic's definitely real"?
Well, I mean, I don't think Harry Potter magic is real. Because that's not, we don't, whatever, let's assume that 20,000 years ago we had that ability to levitate things, to do the really obvious stuff like we see on movies and stuff. Obviously, whatever ability that was has now been lost.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think a lot of the principles behind what drives magic, like creating it, like your intent alone will determine how things work around you, and you can seriously impact that. So
can you think of a time when you were like, yeah, definitely, like whether it's for me, like,
yeah, that it was
like
real.
a memory, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always thought it was real.
So you can think of like a defining. For me, there's not really a defining. The closest to that I will say is that with my ex, when I was first learning about energy work, I tried the thing where I had her face away and I just did my hand really far away from her and I just focused all of my intent on my finger moving on her skin, but I was nowhere near touching her. Like, there was no heat, nothing. I was far enough, like, I was way back, right? And she could feel it. And it was like this really potent moment where I had very intentionally focused my energy in a particular way, and that was the sensation she had. And it was like, yeah, okay. And that was when I was really young. I was like 20 years old.
I think, you know what, I think a lot of us that are like, okay, magic. Okay, when you say magic, you think Harry Potter. You think...
Well, you think Harry Potter.
No, a lot of people do, right? And so it's like... What Hollywood says is magic and what's really magic are two different things. I do believe that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's any overlaps or not overlaps, but there's some pretty freaking interesting stuff out there. I had this one experience the one time. I'm sitting there minding my own business. I look over. My sister's getting up from the chair. She's walking over to change the channel on the TV or something because we didn't have remotes back then.
Because you're old.
And I'm like, she's going to pass out. My sister's never passed out in her life. She's going to pass out. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. She got up, took 3 steps, passed out, and everything played out in sequence.
That's crazy.
And this went on for like 2 solid minutes. From the time that she passed out till she woke back up again, and it's like, okay, I need to stay over here. I'm just going to get in the way because mom's going to do this and dad's going to do that, and that's exactly what happened.
Trippy.
It's really, and that's magic.
I totally agree.
That goes. Okay, deja vu is a flash. This went beyond deja vu. This was like
we need to make a video talking about the clairs, but like I think you are clairsentient. I think you have that just knowing, like that instant knowing.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
A lot, actually. A lot more than I'd like to admit, I think. Sometimes I just know shit.
You sure do.
I said a swear word, but I hope it doesn't pick it up. All that, I tried really hard, and then it just slipped out.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all
Anyway.
right. We love you anyway. Okay, I need to ask you the next question.
No, I've had some really interesting... I've had interesting experiences that I can't explain, so it's like, there's got to be something to the idea of magic, but the idea of... There's so many things. There's so many implications when you say the word. Everything from Harry Potter to the djinn. So it's like,
okay,
yeah, there's something there.
Okay, has me being a witch caused you to re-examine or view your own spiritual path differently?
No.
I don't think so. You've already... Honestly, you're kind of witchy without being a witch. Because you're witchy in your own way, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know what you
I know
want
that's
to call
not the
it.
label that you would choose for yourself.
I love crystals and I love that sort of stuff, and some things I can feel energy off of and some things I can't and things like that. So I don't...
But our spiritual beliefs are very well aligned.
Okay. Our beliefs are very, very similar. How we practice our beliefs are different.
Agree.
But the vast, like, you know, the vast majority of the things that you and I both believe are like, so you didn't change my mind on anything. I mean,
I can't think of anything I would have needed to change. Like, I would have felt I needed to change your mind about. There was there was never any like debate when it came to spirituality. We just discovered that while we didn't have the same names for things or the same practices, that our beliefs were identical, basically.
Pretty close, yeah. I think there's only a few little things that we really don't agree on, and none of it's anything that matters.
Significant.
No, and mostly it's just like and mostly it's interesting. The core belief is the same, and we may have a slightly different perspective on how that belief manifests or whatever.
That totally makes sense. Okay, next question. How do you feel about other witches? You're like just neutral.
I'm kind of neutral. I mean...
Do you think that... This is a spring-off question, but do you think you could see yourself specifically dating somebody who was
I'm married to you. I don't think I can see myself dating without getting
Good answer.
a lot
Good
of trouble.
answer. Yes.
Yeah,
But let's say something happened and we weren't
puppy.
together. Would you date somebody who wasn't at least eclectic pagan? She just left. She's grabbing a dog. Oh, here's a dog.
We're talking about me dating, and I feel I need protection. There's no right answer.
I
will never date anyone ever again.
Good. Next question.
I think there are people. Okay, it's in any community. There's going to be people that practice in ways that you agree with, and people that practice in ways that you don't. That's why in the Christian community there are hundreds of denominations.
Are we talking about how you feel about other witches again?
Well, it kind of. Why you pull me backwards?
So you don't.
Come here, Bruno.
Don't go off
We're talking about me dating, and I'm getting scared now.
The videos. We gotta keep going, babe.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't. You can.
I've met people who identify as witches, but the things that they practice and believe don't quite line up with what I practice and believe. But I also believe in the value of harm none. It's like if your practices and beliefs are harming no one, I have absolutely no problem.
Yeah, fair.
With your beliefs,
I'm pretty much in the same space.
Oh, my Wiccan belief requires me to stab somebody and collect their blood. I have a problem with you. It's like there's so I'm pretty open. I'm very open-minded.
I gotta move on to the next.
Okay, you move on.
You are open-minded. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't date anybody but you, ever.
Answer, see?
Ever.
My butch. All right, next question.
Don't hurt me.
Help
me.
Oh my goodness. How would you feel about your family and friends knowing I'm a witch?
I don't care.
Okay, I didn't think you did.
Steve, did you know Lisa's a witch?
Huh?
Did you know Lisa's a witch?
Really?
Do you care?
Yes.
Do you care?
No?
Okay, we've resolved that question.
Okay, next.
Thank you, Steve. He was a little surprised, though.
He was a little surprised. Not for realsies, though.
Not for... No.
That was sarcasm surprise.
Hi, kids. Can you keep it down? I need to go do a ritual.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on.
Okay, next question.
Ask me a better question. That one was kind of dumb.
I didn't make them up. Don't insult the question asker.
You didn't need to include that one, though. Okay, keep going.
It's a tag. You have to do all the questions. That's how it works.
How many more are there?
Just a couple. How can you tell... Oh, this is good. How can you tell I've practiced or done something witchy when you get home?
By the smell of incense everywhere. And sometimes some of my stuff is missing.
True that. All right. I literally just stole a family photo recently for a ritual I was doing. You're like, oh, where's the family?
I come home, I'm coming to the door and I was like, what you doing?
You actually never do that, though. You've never interrupted a ritual. You usually can tell. You're like, oh, candles and incense. I guess she's doing a thing.
It's a little warm in here. There's a barrier of fire over there. Oh, this is just 400 candles. We're good.
I do like me some fire. It's true. Do you ever... Is this the right thing? Yeah. Do you ever help me participate in witchy things?
Yes.
Yes, you do. You've done...
Stare at the camera's mouth.
Yeah, she's done full-on ritual with me. You've done spell work with me.
Our wedding was a ritual.
Our wedding was a massive ritual, and it was amazing. So many layers. Yeah, our tattoos had rituals around them. Lots of rituals.
Lots of rituals.
Yeah.
All the rituals.
Such a good wifey. Okay.
I'm amazing.
You are amazing.
I'm absolutely amazing.
So humble.
You don't tell me that enough. You don't tell me enough how amazing I am.
I tell you all the dang time, and if I tell you anymore, your head will explode. Okay, last question. How do you think our relationship or our lives would be different if I wasn't a witch? Our relationship or our lives?
I don't think it would make a difference.
I think it would have greatly affected the amount of personal growth work I did, though. Because so much of that is based in my practice, right?
I think your practice helps focus that, but I don't think your practice changes what you were working on.
It doesn't, I guess, change whether or not I do it, but it definitely gave me how I focus on it. Yeah, that's the best way to say it.
I mean, honestly, I think your path has been very fulfilling to you. So I think if you didn't have that, you would probably need to feel a need to. I don't know. It didn't happen that way.
Yeah, so it's hard to imagine.
No, I don't think it would be. I don't think it would make.
And we would have had a boring wedding.
Oh yeah, I do.
We had so many rituals. We had like a private ritual before the ceremony to cast circle and all that stuff. We had the actual ceremony with all the different layers and rituals built in.
I mean, I have no idea. I think things might have been a little bit more boring.
Yeah.
I'd have more space in the bedroom.
That's definitely true.
I'd have more space.
You'd have way more space, generally.
Lots of space.
She's like, actually, can we talk about this? I see her, she's like, my space.
It's like, wait a second. Wait a second.
Wow.
We should Maybe you should go witchy light.
No.
No?
No.
Is that not how this is going to work?
Thanks for hanging out with me.
See, even Bruno got scared and ran away.
This was
I
fun.
keep going like this, and she was pulling me back. I was like, yeah, I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah, I'm not done with you. We gotta say goodbye. This was really fun. Hashtag to love a witch. Now, if you guys find other hashtags, especially ones where I get to ask Peggy questions, because those are legit my favorite.
This was kind of boring because you wouldn't let me swear.
I didn't think it was boring.
It's boring.
Let us know down below if you thought this was boring.
Do you think Peggy should be swearing more? Because it's more fun?
Look, you're nodding. You're asking while you nod.
I'm asking a leading question. Do you think
I was seeing if we could actually make a video without swearing. Guess what? We can't because you swore.
It slipped. Okay. You know what? I can live life without swearing. I don't care.
It's like, all right, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, wherever you might be.
Guys.
And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.